You're scrolling along when suddenly it hits you. An image so bold, so unexpected, you can't look away. It's not just the bikini, it's the statement. Melania Trump has sparked a wave of controversy with photos that blur the line between elegance and audacity. Love her or not, you won't view public image and power the same way after this. Buckle up. This is not just fashion, it's a cultural flashpoint. Melania Trump has never been one to shy away from attention, but her recent bikini photos have ignited a firestorm of public debate. With one striking series of images, the former First Lady has challenged perceptions, provoked discussion, and sparked a conversation that cuts far deeper than fabric and lighting. These aren't just pictures, they're a social commentary wrapped in style, strength, and controversy. The images in question show Melania in a sleek, high-fashion bikini, posed with a mixture of grace and unapologetic confidence. Some hail it as a celebration of feminine power and self-expression, while others argue that it crosses a line, especially for someone who once stood as America's most scrutinized woman. The reactions have been as diverse as they are passionate. Supporters see the shoot as empowering, even liberating. Critics argue it's inappropriate, especially for someone still seen by many as a public figure of influence. What makes these images so provocative isn't simply what's shown, but what's implied. The choice of colors, the way sunlight highlights her figure, the minimal yet calculated composition, all of it designed to provoke both admiration and conversation. They aren't casual snapshots. These are deliberate, stylized statements. And depending on your perspective, they either represent bold authenticity or a breach of decorum. This controversy begs the question: where is the line between self-expression and public responsibility? When you're Melania Trump, former First Lady, fashion icon, and global figure, your every move is magnified. To some, her choice to display herself in such a bold manner is a rejection of outdated expectations, an embrace of her own agency. To others, it undermines the traditional values they believe she once represented. In an era where visual content dominates public opinion, Melania's bikini shoot becomes more than just a fashion moment. It's a cultural mirror. It reflects how far we've come in terms of body acceptance, autonomy, and the role of women in the spotlight, while also exposing how divided we still are in interpreting those shifts. Are we witnessing empowerment or provocation for publicity? Interestingly, the most passionate responses have come from those who see in these images a powerful reclaiming of identity. Melania, long seen through the lens of political narratives and tabloid speculation, seems to be saying, "This is me, on my terms." For many it's inspiring, for others it's unnerving. But regardless of where you stand, it's impossible to ignore. The film continues by exploring personal testimonies from those who were moved or rattled by the photos. Some praise her for presenting herself with unapologetic confidence. Others believe such displays should remain private, reserved for less visible figures. But both sides agree. The images have stirred something deeper. They've cracked open a conversation about modern femininity, visual power, and the evolving expectations of women in the public eye. In the end, Melania Trump's bikini photos are about much more than skin. They're about symbolism, choice, and control. They challenge us to consider whether we're judging based on outdated norms or embracing a more nuanced understanding of what it means to be visible, powerful, and female. If this video sparked a thought, challenged a belief, or simply opened your eyes to a new perspective, give it a like, leave your opinion in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that push the boundaries of public perception. Whether you agree or disagree, the conversation is where real change begins.